see our color scheme, and they get a flavor for the way we operate on the web. There are, if I could, before I go any further, we have been very successful at connecting the name WebPro to e-commerce internally. The corporate culture at the purchase, WebPro and e-commerce are one and the same. And we're trying to project that to our customers. You can access the e-commerce platform through many different sites. PartsPlusPortal.com, acdelco, web.com, Nextpart. But we really wanted to create a login experience in our website, and we have been very successful doing that. It seems like a no-brainer, but a lot of people don't do this. They let the customers log in through the supplier site or through the vendor site. We want to generate the traffic through our site. This is a screenshot once you're inside our platform. There was a question about non-catalog applications. We believe firmly in putting those up there. We have a point-and-click setup, very easy to set up. And as you can see, I don't know this, but you can see the menu of all the non-catalog applications that we offer there. I also want to point out that we show our colors, put the TPH logo up there and the Parts Plus logo as well. And also you will notice on the top there are navigational tabs. Those are in Spanish. These are parts house consolidated numbers for our company. These are all end of month December numbers. We started tracking, and actually we started our whole e-commerce initiative in mid-2003, and I wanted to share with you the numbers through the end of last year. We more than quadrupled the number of users in just 3.5 years. That's a bunch of people. 2,000 guys hanging onto your system. It's a very, very impressive thing. In this chart, we want to share with you the orders that we're handling on a monthly basis. As the number of users skyrocketed, so did the orders, particularly the very first year. And you can see the growth there from 03 to 04. This fueled our commitment to e-commerce, since we have never seen anything like that in our company. And in my career, I never did see, I've opened a warehouse, you sell more. You change a counter guy, you might sell more. You bring in a new line, sometimes you sell more, sometimes you sell less. This was phenomenal. From 500 orders a month to 6,000. And today we're handling in excess of 12,000 orders a month through our system. Obviously, as the program matures, some of the growth starts to taper off. However, stock checks are increasing. Earlier in 2007, for the first time ever, we hit our first 6,000 stock checks in an hour. And a stock check, I'm assuming you guys know, but just in case, is one part number, do you have it, and how much it is. We track those. Ron mentioned, I didn't have this in my presentation, but we talked a little bit about, in a way, we're exposing ourselves out there to our customers. We're naked in front of our customers. We're telling them what we have, how much we charge for it, where we have it, and our competitors are doing the same, and we're getting price stuff. I guess it used to happen on the phones anyways, and it used to happen on the field with the salesman. So it's just the natural progression of things. The good and the bad progresses to the web. But stock checks, it's a great way to monitor your users. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. If you have a guy that is not loyal, that is returning 30%, and he's checking 300 items a month, he probably should be taking off your e-commerce. So you do have to monitor. And it's not a matter of setting people up and off you go. I do want to close this chart with the obvious calculation, which is the man hours involved in replacing this are just not feasible for any company anymore. No way you can answer and check 6,000 parts in 1 hour for all your customers. The shortest phone call is 30 seconds, and that's a pretty nasty. There's not a lot of customer service going on a 30-second phone call. I don't know where we would be today if we didn't have an e-commerce platform to handle the business that is coming our way. Now I want to drill down our presentation and share our e-commerce experience to a market that is near and dear to my heart. So I want to tell you a little bit about what we do in Puerto Rico. We've been there since 1991. Vehicles are 65% of them are 9 years old, which I guess matches the States. We have a lot more import applications than you guys have. It is still a 3-step market with a vibrant 800-plus independent grower store network. And the retailers are there. They made their way years ago. And those 4 players that you see there, they have over 70 stores in an island that's 100 miles by 35. 800 jobs. Not one single program group operates in Puerto Rico. More and more electronic marketing is coming into place. But we're printing the flyers. But as you know, every flyer that you make eventually goes in the trash. I don't think any of our customers keeps an album of all the flyers we ever gave them. Reminiscences. And they also like to share those with your competitors. But it's the world we live in. But today, every flyer we make, we know we're going to put on our website.